Anxiety is killing me. I can't see what it is you want from me. How things used to be, and honestly, back when you and I were free. I want chaos and destruction. Got so high that I can't function. Lost my way with no direction. Left you with a bad impression. Skipping class with no good reason. School was just another season. What's this avenue lead me to? I'm just wanting something new. Where's the proof? What it is we've gotten into. Hate our dues. Maybe if you walked a mile in my shoes, you would know what it's like to always lose. I want chaos and destruction. Got so high that I can't function. Lost my way with no direction. Left you with a bad impression. Skipping classes with no good reason. School is just another season. What's this avenue lead me to? I'm just wanting something new. I want chaos and destruction. Got so high that I can't function. Lost my way with no direction. Left you with a bad impression. Skipping class with no good reason. School was just another season. What's this avenue lead me to? I'm just wanting something new. How long will you wait when I make you feel this way? Tell me, would it matter if things didn't go as planned? And would your dreams shatter when you start? Would it break your heart? Would it tear you limb from limb? Miles apart, feel disconnect from my friend. I know, it can be so hard. Does it break your heart? Would it tear you limb from limb? Now that it's over, are you dead inside? And was it with the closure you got that night? Pick up the pieces and start again. It's an endless cycle, and we have reached. Would it break your heart? Would it tear you limb from limb? Miles apart, feel disconnect from our friends. I know, it can be so hard. Does it break your heart? Did it tear you limb from limb?
punch me in the face. My my microphone is off right off the start. Could I gotta be any more unprepared at all times? Big day. We are out at Mount Panorama for the Double Trouble series hosted by the Sim Cafe by Jeff TSC. If you want to check that out, his channel is linked there in the comments. Strangelove, what's up? Hope you got all your chat monitors up and you're checking out different streams. Yeah. Audio is on now, you noob. Yeah, god damn it. This is just the way it goes. Yeah, I don't even honestly know what the schedule is today. I have no clue when driver briefing is. I think I went live way too early. I have no clue. But we're gonna we're gonna see. Jesus, man. Bad start. Bad start. And I have to learn to drive this mountain without wrecking at all. I don't know. I've done so good so far in the series. It's just me and you, Strangelove. It's so quiet. I guess we just hang out together, right? What happened there? Nobody wants to watch me race Mount Panorama. I would think this is the race you would want to tune into is the thing. You know what I mean? We'll get viewership up. You're not worried about it. It'll come back. Hey, there's 4. See? Strangelove, leave as many likes as possible. Just go down there and keep clicking it. I think that's how it works. And we'll pull some more people in. But yeah, today is a Mount Panorama mess kind of day. Let me make sure I am where I'm supposed to be right now. I am in the driver briefing. Don't even know when that starts. Maybe I should be more prepared. Let's see. I see, let's see. Number 6. I don't know where you find out in Jeff's thing what time the thing starts. I'm looking through his Discord right now. Oh, here we go. Typically, they start briefing at 2 o'clock. Okay, so we got time. We got 15 minutes. I guess that means we should go put a couple laps in while we wait. And maybe sharpen our skills up a little bit here on the mountain. On the mountain. Okay. All right, tires down. Everybody's getting laps in, and I should do the same. Make sure we got keyboard fell. That's great. All right.
Air and track temps decreasing. Air temperature is now 23.
I made a mistake.
Now 23 Celsius.
Hey, Jay, what's up? Yeah, Jay, if you're looking for a place to maybe race with some others and an assortment of different games. We don't really lock down to a single game over here in my Discord. So you're more than welcome to come in and just see what's going on. Okay, so I've got some times I would like to achieve in race today. I would like a race pace of mid 04s, 204s. I don't know that that's going to happen, especially if I'm going to be safe and consistent. I think it's more realistic that I am sitting at 205s to 206s today.
Looks like you're clear.
I'm not the fastest.
Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
And it's definitely about just being nice and safe. I got somebody coming up here. Let's see. And also, I raced too much yesterday. I did so much racing yesterday that my wrist is actually hurt. So I'm interested to see how that affects me today. I did way too much sim racing yesterday, including 2 hours here, like a few hours of iRacing, and then a bunch of AMS2 with the guys last night. I'm just not as ballsy here as everyone else. Like this right here, people will die here because of me, because I don't launch into this section like everyone else does.
Yellow flag.
Oh, this is what I mean. Get it under control. Don't hit the wall.
Green flag, all clear.
Nice. I'm just gonna let these guys by.
Car on the left. Clear
Okay.
On your left. Clear left.
Too early to start with excuses. I know. I know. The excuses are flowing already. I need to push it all aside. What is that? Chi? Access my inner chi? Is that what people do? Also, I never got the livery system figured out here. I forgot to set up the everybody's liveries. This is ugly. I should have fixed that. I wonder if I have time to do that. I mean, there's plenty of time till we qualify. Maybe I should turn off my game and get all these people's pretty liveries on my stream. I think it would only take a minute or two.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I remember doing it, it only took a few minutes. Okay, well, let's get around the track. Okay, let's do this. Let me put in a time really quick. And I will, we have 10 minutes till briefing, so I should be good, yeah.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
If we can survive like that throughout the day, it will be a good race day. I shouldn't have lived through that, to be honest. That was looking pretty grim. That's hugging the wall. Woo! Survival is gonna, oh, that's gonna be rough. Jesus. And then after driver briefing, we will jump in and have a quick chat with our teammate George. Oof.
Watch the track limits, please, Casey.
Okay. All right. Well, there goes that time.
Yellow flag is
I don't know what I was on pace for either.
On your left. Clear left.
Probably on pace for a 2:05 or something. All right, we'll pull it over. Get off the line here. Take it back to pit. I'm gonna get the everybody's liveries put in. Strange Jump, do you know where that's pinned in Jeff's server? Let's go to quit. Close the. I'm sure you have to close the game for this. And then also, really quick. Oh, Sensei, check this out, dude. Look at that. Over here. There's a. Look at that. You got your name there on the chat screen, huh? Pretty cool. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have to dig through Jeff's server to find this. I want to say it was got to be in one of the, maybe in the chat. It's a pinned message. Maybe it's ACC Racing. No, it's not. Liveries and picks. That sounds like a place you would find it. Aha, got it. How to get started. All right, I already set up a profile. Let's see if we can get this done quick. Log in. Looks good. Good deal. Okay, I'm getting there. To everyone. Sim Cafe. Livery collection. Download desktop client. Oh my god, I'm going to get it done. I would like to be able to see everybody's cars. The last two races I've been in, they've been black. I forgot that I had forgot that I had reset my whole PC. Let me put on some music in the background. Okay. Let's see. Downloads. Almost there. I was watching Jeff's stream back afterwards, and I was like, "Oh my god, everybody put so much work on deliveries, and on my screen they're all just black cars." More info. Windows says it doesn't trust. That's not good. Oh well. Okay. Ba-na-na-na. Alright, looks like I'm good. Go to liveries. Sync liveries. Alright, it's syncing the Sim Cafe. Alright, now we just wait. Oh shoot, I should have did this earlier. Okay. It's at 4 of 138. Hopefully it'll be done by the time we get over, by the time we get in and out of the driver break. Well, we still have 7 minutes. Yeah, it'll be good. This is almost as good as trading paints for iRacing. Very nice. It's not too bad, Strangelove. It's already on 13 of 130. It'll get there. What's not ideal is being allergic to cats and living in a house that has 5 cats. I think that there were mistakes made. Really, the real crime is developing an allergy to cats in your 30s. That's the real crime. What car are you running today? I am running the Aston Martin. We are in the Aston Martin V8. And, yeah, and I just use the setups my teammate tells me to use, and that's about it. Actually, let's see what Georgie's up to. Okay, George sent me a message. And actually... I'll see if George wants to chat for a minute. We also have to take our chat. Hold on. My teammate has just sent over what I need for the race today. Settle Corsa Competizione, setups, AMG, Mount Panorama, and we got it. There we go. Let's see if George wants to chat. God, I'm gonna have to go take some Allegra for the allergies. My God. See if George pops in here with us for a minute before the briefing starts. Hey, Matt Beard, good luck on today's race. We're all gonna need as much of it as we can possibly have. We're not looking at an easy time. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Fast? Howdy to you too. Hey, George, is that you?
Hello, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Good. How are you feeling about today's race?
Not so good.
Yeah, I get that. I get the same feeling. Yeah.
After yesterday wiping you out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chat. Just so you know, we had practice for this yesterday, and George and I killed each other on the mountain. My teammate and I destroyed each other, so I don't know if today's looking too good. But yeah, so I just got that set up. I'm not actually actively in the game right now. I'm doing the awesome liveries installer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm actually halfway done with it. It should be done in like 5 more minutes. But once I get in that setup, does it already have race fuel input?
The one I've just sent, the latest one does, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep, that's the one I'll use then. Also, does it have TC2 already on?
Yes, I've put it up to 8 on that one, I think.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, the last one you said was on. It took me forever to figure out why I couldn't control the damn car. It had TC2 off. That helped me a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, looking forward to it. I feel like if I'm on a 206 pace, I run a very safe race. But then again, I'm also losing a lot of time. You know.
Yeah, I think it's just about surviving this one, isn't it?
Yeah, and we say that about every race, but I think it's more true than ever on Bathurst.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know?
Yeah.
It is a hellhole out there, dude. I'm a little bummed right now that I'm missing the 12-hour over on YouTube. I was on my couch, not even wanting to get off my couch to stop watching it. The start was so awesome. It was good.
I've not managed to catch any of that this year yet.
Right, yeah, they were just doing a one-off today, a one-off 12-hour race, and it started off with them coming around the T1 after 2 formation laps, and they ended up 3 wide down the whole straight, and the track is literally 3 wide. That's all there's room for, and so
yeah,
it's a 12-hour race, and they're all coming down the front straight, just bumping mirrors, and it was intense. It was good, but we better get into briefing, so I'll talk to you after.
Yes, right, all right.
All right, gang, to briefing. All right, you're about to hear some voices that you might be unfamiliar with. These are our race. This is our race steward, our lead director. Maybe is Ian the race director, and then Jeff is our host. Hey, Mike. Good to see you in here. Oh, guys, check this out. Got a new Hot Wheel on the Ferrari poster. I believe it's an 87. Yeah, it's the 87 Audi Quattro. Come on, camera. Do the thing. Do the thing. You know you want to. Oh, it's on manual. That's why. Here it is. Yeah, look at her. That's my newest Hot Wheel to add to the wall art up here. The 87 Quattro. Now, this is the only time I've ever spent a lot of money on a Hot Wheels car. Actually, I have 2 Hot Wheels cars that aren't like your dollar ones. This was a freaking $7 Hot Wheels car. And, like, once you hold them, you know the difference. Like, if you've ever bought one of, like, the $7, like, expensive Hot Wheel cars, they're just the level of detail on them is insane, and they're like a solid metal cast. There's, like, no plastic to it at all. But it's the M1 Pro car. It's, like, one of my favorite cars to race in AMS2. Thing is awesome. I think this was the other. No, this wasn't. This was a dollar one. Never mind. That's the only Hot Wheels car I've ever spent more than $1 on. I saw it and I had to have it. Looks like the audience is filling up here in the briefing. There's 24 people awaiting our stern talking to that we're going to get about the mountain. After this briefing, it will be up to me and George to discuss who qualifies first. We are on a team, each of us in a different class. The race was set up to where your teammate would be, it started with the slowest and fastest and worked its way to the middle. And unfortunately, I missed 2 races due to family stuff. So me and George are not in contest for the team standings. We would have been, though. We were doing very well. I've been scoring well for my class, and George has been doing the same. Oh man, I'm gonna take some ibuprofen and a Allegra before this race. That's what I'm gonna do.
We're almost there, guys.
The voice you just heard was the lovely Ian Buckley, our race director today.
Driving, if anybody. Good, session's ended. Let's wait for Jeff to pop over from his channel.
Also, oh, here he is. Never mind. We'll chat after. Oh, I
Let
saw
the driver's
George send
briefing
another message.
commence.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just
George
check the
says,
Discord.
Casey,
Sorry,
don't
I
use
say
that setup and
everyone's
then
sat
send
in
me
their
the
team
correct
chat.
one.
We've got a few. Oh, they're coming over now. Let's go.
Okay, good.
All right, you guys just listen to this briefing.
Right, well, welcome to the last and most critical race of the season, guys. It's 90 minutes, so as a reminder, please take on fluids and rotate your shoulders and relax your wrists and all that kind of good stuff. I want to get your game faces on for a minute as we talk through probably the most significant thing on this track, and that's going to be blue flags. You've got some very good places to pass, particularly along the pit straight, up Mountain Straight, and also Conrod Straight. But obviously going up the mountain is going to be a real issue. So to those cars that are getting blue flagged, as you're going up the mountain and across the top of the mountain, please try to stay on your racing line. Just be predictable. Don't try and slow down to let people pass, because it will be a disaster. And obviously those who are trying to overtake, the responsibility's on you, but hopefully the blue flag drivers will give you a quick lift as they come onto the straights that we already mentioned.
Will do.
Obviously blocking, we're in a team game here, so a reminder, if you're under blue you mustn't block, but you can stay on your racing line. I hope that's clear, and obviously for the blue flag drivers, if you just keep your line going up the hill and across the mountain, you're not going to have any trouble from the stewards. The start, well, I think we've just seen how the professionals do it, and they went 3 wide down the pit straight and down the mountain straight, and how they didn't wreck, I don't know, but it was very entertaining. As you're coming up to the first corner, to be honest, this is a strange corner because you can pack a lot of cars in with a very similar braking distance. So, you know, the top 10 are going to do top 10 stuff. And about there, they're going to start braking where the sign changes from one color to another, or the lamppost. Top 20 come back a little bit, maybe 100 meters. And then at the very end, quite safe to start resting your foot on the brake around 150, because there'll be so much kerfuffle going on at the first corner that you can coast right up to it, no problem. On the start, I don't think we got a good turnout, but I don't think it's enough for anybody to be caught on the last turn before going on to pit straight. If you are, please remember, God's sake, don't put your foot down on the throttle if you're in the middle of that turn when the lights go green. Similarly, the other mistake that happens at the first turn is you have to slow down so much that you then need to reapply power to get round the corner. And obviously if you do that just a little bit too hard, you're going to spin yourself around and become part of the drama. So highly recommended you start off maybe with your TCs up a little bit, but certainly watch that right foot very carefully if you have to slow right down at the first turn.
It's all great information.
Other than that, you've got Nigel and me tonight doing the stewarding. As before, we don't know who needs to finish where to win what, so everybody will get the same treatment and respect and all that good stuff. And I'm really hoping for a jolly good race. My last thing I'm going to remind you is make sure your lights are on, because if they're not, you get a drive-through. So lights on, please, as soon as you go back to your cars. Other than that, I'm going to hand over to Jeff to Yeah. Wish you a brilliant race.
Thank you very much, Ian, for that. Just a couple of things then, drivers. First one is we kind of know what the mountain's like, right? There might be a big whoopsie on the mountain. If there is, and if loads of people get piled into it, it's just what it is, and you have to figure your way out of it and get forward again. You're welcome to return to garage to get out of it quickly, but, you know, there could be some big winners and losers. That's just how the mountain goes sometimes. If you do crash on the mountain, and there are some bits where it's incredibly tricky to maneuver yourself again because you've got walls either side and you're sideways, please do not start trying to move to parts of the track you think to get out of the way, because doing that will probably mean someone will drive into you trying to avoid you. So you just have to be incredibly patient, wait for every single car to go clear before you start trying to maneuver around. It's still quicker than returning to garage, of course, we know that, and getting back on track again. But you have to be really patient and wait for everyone to get past, literally everyone. We don't want any accidents again on the mountain because of that. You'll get a big penalty from the stewards. Speaking of which, we do love our stewards. So you notice on the stream, we're saying please give generously to a little slush fund for these guys. They're definitely worth it. They make our races a million times better. So please do have a look at that on my stream as well if you can tonight. And of course, I want to chat to you all after the race in interviews as well. So I hope you'll have a good time on the track tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a lot of fun, this series. It's crazy how fast it goes past. And we will obviously get another one sorted out at some point soon, because this is the best racing I have. So on that note, let's go on track. We'll give you 60 seconds or so to get in your team chats, and then we'll start quali. Usual as always, 2 splits of 15.
Okay, there it is. We are going to disconnect from there. We're going to join up with our teammate, George. Hey, George, can you hear me?
Hello, yep.
All right. You want to quali first, or you want me to?
Is it alright if I go first?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be in the daytime, right, when he resets this?
It should be, yeah. It should still be light.
Yeah, go ahead and go first. I'd like to watch your line. That normally does better for me, so.
I don't know if it's very good here, but...
I don't know that I'm really looking for lines anyway. Just like, I don't know. I don't think adjusting your drive at this point is a good idea here. You know.
No, it can give you some ideas to give it a test, I suppose, but
right.
You don't want to change it too much.
For sure.
It's too... The walls are far too close, aren't they?
Yeah. Alright, but we'll come over. Let's see here. And alright. And once again, I'll just be kind of popping in and out of Discord here and muting myself and things like that.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
I'll let you qualify in quiet.
I don't know if it's going to help or not, but
what do you think what kind of pace you looking for in quali?
Yesterday I managed a 2019, I think. But that's the best I've done.
Okay, very nice. I almost hit 202s yesterday. I almost did. I think 203 1 was my best lap yesterday.
That's the end of the session. 7th position.
That's quite good. As long as you keep it out the barriers, I think you'll stay somewhere. It's not...
Right.
Oh, it's a bit dark.
It is a bit dark, yeah.
The track temp is 23. The air
what
temp
time we got
is
right?
23 Celsius.
8:58. I thought it was supposed to be 8 o'clock, but...
Okay. Oh, what is what it is, so...
Yeah.
Alright, I'll jump on board with you. And enjoy your quali.
Thank you.
That was weird. Alright, gang, there we go. We're on board with George, my teammate. He's going to put in his qualifying. He has 15 minutes to get us a time. And we're going to let him hang out in silence. I've muted myself in Discord. We're just kind of watch what he's doing here. Fast says, now I get the trying to survive part. Yeah, totally. Strangelove, today is very much a no late braking day. Late braking, there's no runoff. If you're late braking here, you're most likely dead. So that's a goal. Also, Jay says, you showed your Hot Wheels. I pre-ordered the new F1 Hot Wheels with the tire rack and changeable tire compounds. I ordered it months ago. That sounds awesome. I'll have to look that up. Can we get an only late braking emote? You know, I think we only needed like 2 more members to add another emote or another emoji. So I'm not sure. We might be able to. I just realized you're on Competizione. My attention's been divided. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do a lot of Competizione anymore unless I'm in a race series, which we are today. It should be interesting. This is my first time streaming and doing a race with the Neo. Doing an actual race with the Neo. I've practiced on it quite a bit. Oh, you couldn't find the... Oh, you were... Okay, what game did you think I was playing? I guess AC, huh? I'm watching the real 12-hour right now. Oh, strange enough. My goal is that right after stream, I'm actually going straight to watching that. Like, I'm gonna chill out and watch that all day. They're door banging. I know, it's so exciting. It is just, it's insane watching those in-car cameras of them doing this. Ooh, George with a throw into T1, or sorry, T2. We're watching my teammate do his first timed lap here in qualifying. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not stoked for this race. I was really excited for Misano. I had a good time at Watkins Glen. I am... Strangelove, you know, I have a history here. I've only done a couple, like, official races here. One being an LFM race, endurance with Strangelove in them, and I destroyed the car. Absolutely destroyed it. Mike, maybe. I've invited my friend Dan over to watch it and play some music. So, I'm waiting to see if he gets back to me. And he has not. Also, let me know if George's car volume is okay compared to my voice. That way we have this dialed in before I get behind the wheel. We all crashed at least once that race. Yeah, we did. I remember I got parked sideways on the first turn up the mountain, and I was just like, what do I even do here? So George puts in his first lap, and it is going to put him, at the moment, he is put in 5th place. And let's see our timetables. George just laid down a 2:02.9. That is already faster than I will achieve today. And that's why we are in different classes. I honestly debated even streaming this because it's going to be such a... I just have no confidence I'm going to make it through this. I can't seem to string together a few laps. But I think the problem is, too, in those few laps I'm trying to string together, I'm, like, literally going for track time. And I think that that's hurting me. We got a double yellow on the course. Okay, he's good. Man, he's on the limit out there. He made contact with a couple walls on his way up the mountain. So the purple class, the faster class, already has a winner going into this last race. Knutson has locked in his win. So you'll see there on the left, Jay Knutson. He has already locked in the win for this race. I believe that right now, R. Jimenez is holding down the possible win for green class, but it depends on this race for him. I'm nowhere close winning, as I missed 2 weeks, and I am not as fast. Alright, let's see what George can do. Fresh lap. It's interesting to know that George goes down to first for that first turn. Me and him are running the same setup. I think me and him both go down to second on that turn, entering the mountain. However, I think it just depends on your exit speed. Second is necessary if you don't get the right line. And then there's times where third just doesn't feel like you're getting enough. Nice. This is a mental track, though. It's crazy to think the drivers come here and do this flat out. Or they put the car on the limit here, you know? Wild. There was an overtake coming over the hill there earlier in the 12 hour. Someone went on did an overtake on the outside. It was insane. Since I bought a house in town, I haven't been playing my guitar much. I've been ashamed of myself for it because I used to be attached. It used to be attached to me for years. Yeah, it's I don't know. I go through phases with my music practice, you know. So I play drums, and I don't. Yeah, I hit like a point where I was just okay with where I'm at, you know, in my progress, and I just kind of don't really do a lot of hard practice anymore. Come on, George, stick it, stick it. Nice. He might be on a faster lap here. Just tried drifting on that Brooklyn map in AC. Hard, but I think I'm getting hooked. Bad Rock. Once you get it, I think that might be my new like favorite map to tell people to go try, because it's just like the cars in it are accessible. They're easy in a way, and then like everybody's tandeming, so it's very easy to just get in and try it, you know. And forcing yourself to tandem is forcing yourself to learn like the inputs needed for it, you know. Like instantly, as soon as I started tandeming, I started like getting the hang of how to control it in certain ways, like when I'm sideways next to somebody, like what good my brake would do and things like that. Because before then, you're never forced to do anything but just get around the corner. So I don't know, pretty cool. That Brooklyn track is awesome. Showing Bad Rock the way of the slides. I love it. Bad Rock, I still say it's so funny. I did 2 weeks straight of grinding in Beam and G to like learn to drift in Beam, and I started getting good. I came over to AC and I felt like I had excelled like 2 years of practice. It's like the throttle control that Beam and G was making me have translated so well over to AC. And it's not saying that Beam's better, it's just Beam is harder. You have to be so careful on the inputs. It transferred very well. That struggle paid off. Yeah, so Beam and G has a weird misconception, Fast. Beam and G is indeed a pretty excellent physics and car simulator. Unfortunately, a lot of people only know it as a car crash game. But like once you really start to take a dive in Beam and G, it is way more than that. Like you'll get into a server and there'll be like a bunch of dudes down at the drag strip, and they're just sitting down there like tuning drag cars and having drag races. Like it prints out drag receipts. It's so much. It's so awesome. Yeah. What you aim at? Yeah, I totally misunderstood it. Oh, Strangelove with the gifted memberships. Strangelove, but my chat notifications better work. Actually,
welcome.
Hey, it's working. There we go. Thank you, Strangelove. You the king.
Thanks.
Also, don't forget, if you're watching this, this race has live stewarding. So there's actual people giving out the penalties and reviewing our incidents. And over there at Jeff's channel, in my pinned comment, he is taking donations today for his stewards, because they do put in a lot of hard work here, so keep that in mind. But yes, welcome. Oh, TJ, look at that. Dan DiMaggio, welcome to the flannel panel, buddy. Good to see you here. Courtesy of Strangelove. TJ, Ben, Jeremy, and Rarish. Oh, Rarish, hi.
Welcome to the flannel
Oh, George,
panel.
that's a real shame.
Thanks.
Dude, I've been wondering what that noise is through all this audio in my headphones. My dog's having a bad dream.
Welcome to the flannel panel.
We gotta let these get through. Sorry, boys.
Thanks.
It's part of it. It's on my wish list, though. It does look fun. Yeah, so BeamNG's a deep rabbit hole, you know? We still have 2 minutes. I guess he's not going out. Let me see. How you feeling after that, George?
It was going all right. It's really hard to see in the dark, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was a tough... Knutson still laying down a 2-minute flat, almost.
I know. He's ridiculous.
In the dark, dude. He's cold track in the dark, and he's still out here doing it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it really pulls back on the excuses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
makes it hard for us.
I think he'd do it in any car, wouldn't he? Somehow.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we're looking at. I guess I still don't go out till 15, though, right?
No, you can sit at the end of the pit lane until that point if you want to do... Like, if you roll down slowly, if you exit your box at...
Okay.
Like 15 or something. Just don't cross the line until it hits 15 minutes.
Okay. I will at least get my setup in.
Yeah, I took to 25 litres then.
25 liters? Okay.
Yeah.
Load. Let me go. I'm just going to review some stuff while we got a second. So I have pit stop 1. Pit stop 2 is wet. Or, oh, sorry.
Oh.
Both pit stop strategies are wet.
Sorry, change the pit stop 1 to... Hang on, let me just check.
To dry?
Or... No, yeah, so put that dry. But you're going to have to take pressures out. I've messed that up. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, tell me. Just to read down the list. I'll put them in real quick.
25.9.
Okay.
Right front is 25.1.
Okay.
Then 25.9.
Got it.
And 25.3.
And then we have front and rear brakes too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save that really quick. Okay, got it. And then 50 to add. 50 fuel to add, correct?
8. They should be 80.
Oh, sorry, 80. I read it wrong.
Yeah.
That's my bad. And then
It's fine.
tires that I'm about to go out on track with, I have for the actual setup is 5.9, 5.1, 5.9, 5.3.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Okay. And I'll pull out some fuel for our quali. And then I do want to check something. I'm still new to my Neo, you know?
Yes.
My Neo wheel, and I'm gonna make sure I know what how to access my pit menus very easily.
Your
I got
pit stop 2 might be the wrong pressures as well.
My pit stop 2. Okay, let me go in and change it. It just hit 15 minutes. I'll get out there in a second.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I have very small ambitions for today, to be honest. I really do. I just want to survive, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Okay, so pit stop number 2. Yeah, read me the pressures.
26.9.
Okay.
26.1.
Got it.
26.9.
Got it.
And 26.3. And that's got wet selected, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. That's it. Perfect.
Yep. I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna name it official race, and then I'll just have to make sure to load race fuel.
Yeah.
Okay. Load. All right, and we should be. Yeah, that looks right. All right, I'm gonna go out for quali.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, Mike says big crash at Bathurst at the race today. Let's get a relative up. George, you can't hear me, right? Okay, just making sure I'm muted. Oh, is it a GT4? No! Alright, here we go.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Casey. We've got 30 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat.
And here we go. Starting my 15-minute quali. More like 12, 13-minute quali. In the dark. It's fine. It's all fine. Oh boy. I'm already feeling a lack of grip. Gotta get these tires warmed up. They're so cold. I'll be chewing on my cheeks this stream, concentrating. I'll probably look stressed at some point.
Yellow flag.
It can't be this hard. It just can't be. All right, let's take it back out. This shit's gonna suck, George.
It says quality was supposed to be at 7 p.m., not 9 p.m.
Right.
So
Jeff
that's
was
messed
having
up.
trouble with that yesterday.
Yeah.
Fast, you're absolutely right. I've got nothing to prove.
It is clear. Push down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sector 2's green.
You're squinting and try squinting and holding your breath. Like that. I always come to you for the best advice, Strangelove. You give the best advice. God, I hope the race is at 90 minutes of darkness. I can't cope with that. I'm just a dude who wants to put in a time. That's all I want. Banged another wall. Ooh. Oh my god, I pray for the other drivers around me today.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
I've got a weird sense of disconnect right now from my car. I don't know. Alright, let's just make this next lap a valid lap. That way I don't have to think about it. Any time will do. I'm not even gonna be picky about it. Any time will do. I'll take a 6-minute lap this next one. Okay, here we go. We did make it around without dying, and that is a bonus. Couldn't find my exit there. Finding grip right now there is super tough. I will be doing periodic lifts through these areas. I'm not quite, don't quite have the line and the confidence to sweep the wall like that. That is flirting with the walls there.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Woo! Did I pick up some damage there? I'm sure I did. That was a nice bang. Picked up a second of damage. That's not as bad as I thought. Oh, I wasn't. Oh, I was reading chat. No. Okay.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Oh, Mike, no.
Well, don't stop at that.
Yeah, I was reading chat, George. You can't see that right-hander in the dark coming up. You know, I was just like, oh, I've got plenty of straight left. Back to it. Strangelove dropped a gavel in the chat. That's not good. Okay.
I'm just gonna go and grab a drink and get
Right on.
ready.
Sounds good. No, I can't, Mike. I can't blame you. There's only one person to blame here. Strangelove. I didn't make him read it. Tossing these cars down these hills is mental. The fact that people do these in like giant death machines is crazy to me. As he reads chat up the mountain. Yeah. Yeah, I need to lock in. That's the other reason I was considering not streaming today. I was like, streaming this, racing this is hard enough, but streaming and racing this is a totally different beast. That's a nice little, not the best line. Okay, I put in a time. 29.
29.
Some would say that's slow. But honestly, after seeing how my first couple laps went, I think being at the best would be best. If it's dark, no one can see you crash. That's actually more terrifying, actually.
Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag.
Yellow flag for charging fault.
Look at me gain a whole second on T2. Jesus.
Casey, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
We're sending it this lap, we're just trying it. Bad exit speed, but I was rolling there for a minute. How the guys are going that much faster is amazing.
Your brake temps are good.
Get off the road, get off the road, let him do his lap. Well, I was looking at putting in a better time, but that will not be the case. We actually do have enough time to get in one more lap. Let's let Jimenez by, and then we'll cross the line down there and get in our last lap. Yep, still time.
Incident clear. Green flag.
I think we just need to keep it on the track. I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, I almost called it home there, and I was like, oh, well, I got enough time for one more lap. I was really sending it on the mountain up there.
Yeah.
And then I was on track for a low 204, I think.
That's not too bad. That's
right. Yeah, and then I messed it up on the back straight. I hooked that in. Whew.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Green flag in sector 3.
Always get on my throttle a little bit too early out of the Bentley corner.
And you always run that little bit wide for it, don't you?
Yeah, I always
I've
run it
struggling
way
there.
too wide there, yeah. And then I have to let off to correct the, so I don't hit the wall. I find that turn to be the hardest in the nighttime.
Yeah, it's so hard to time your turn in at the right point.
You doing first or second gear out of the back, the last turn?
I think it's first for me. And this one's first, but
I'm actually
others
gonna
do
call it there.
it.
I'm gonna call it there. I have enough time for another lap, but I'm gonna call it there.
Yellow
Take
flag,
a
stay
pee
sharp.
break.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay, that's good. I did knock another second off my time. P28, man. Everybody's so fast.
I don't know how they've done it tonight. I really don't.
Crazy. The split is wild.
Yeah. Right, I'll wish you luck for the race, and I'll catch you after.
Yep, same, George. I look forward to talking to you, and hopefully we don't kill each other out there on the mountain.
I promise I'll try not to.
And for the first time, I'm actually using the American version of our livery.
Oh, good work.
Every time I go back, every time I get in the race, I'm like, gosh dang it, this is not the right flag. So, all right, I will see you out on track.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep, adios. All right, gang, that was my teammate George. He is about to go have the same race I am, probably. Terrifying, stressful. And we are going to get at it here very soon. I'm going to go do some stretches, go to the restroom. In the meantime, you can watch this gentleman with no headlights. That's got to be a visual thing. That's got to be a visual glitch. Anyway, race starts in a few minutes. I'm going to go to the restroom. I will be right back.
That's the end of the session. B29. 90 minutes. B29. The track temp is 22. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
And we're back. Breathe in and out deeply for a few seconds. I could use that, to be honest. We're out here on grid. I guess it's going to be dark the whole race. It appears that way. At least the weather looks good, I guess. Ugh. Freaking 90 minutes in the dark. Oh my god.
Welcome
Sean
to
HD.
the Flannel Panel.
Celebrating 13 months. Thanks for your support, buddy. Drive safe. I never worry about for me. I never worry about the other drivers. I shouldn't have said that. I typically do a wreck safer. See, strange of what
Welcome to the Flannel Panel.
I don't typically worry about the other drivers because typically when I'm in a situation with another car, I feel like my situational awareness is pretty good. To me, it's always just like my mistakes out there on the course. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's just the walls, man. The walls. You have to have such good consistency here. Oh boy. Fuel 80. I would have been pitting real early. Okay, pit strategy 1. That was almost a big goof up. Yeah, it is. This track is tough, especially at night. Going to get my drink. A good drink now. We won't have a good drink for another 45 minutes. Ooh, there's drivers scraping the wall in the race under yellow from that crash. Oh my god.
20 seconds.
All right, let's get on grid. If you're watching and you're also in the race tonight, good luck out there. We have a cool looking livery in our rearview mirror. Look at that. Thank you, Mike. I'll be excited to get back to watching the live stream. I'll be happy to go back to watching the live stream of the professionals doing this. I think that that's probably more fun than participating. Any other track, I'm always hyped. We'll get there though. Maybe I'll get into a groove and I'll start to feel it out a little bit. Here we go. We have an out lap to do. Crazy how bumpy this straight is. Thank you, Sean. I feel like I just watched this happen like 2 hours ago whenever they started the 12-hour at Bathurst. I've already watched this. I hope this one starts as cool as that one did with 3 wide down the straight to the mountain. That was exciting. I hope everyone knows too, everyone's paying attention to how cold our tires are getting as we come around this dark track with no speed. I think that I don't know if people have been going to be that considerate of that. Our tires are cold. Oh, awesome. The actual Bathurst race is going to go green about the same time we do. They're on a yellow flag right now. Yeah, when I get off out of this race, I need to go catch up on the drama. Let's get nice and comfortable here. Make sure the lumbar pillow is in a good spot. I'll start dragging them on the straight. They heat up pretty quick. Yeah, see how quick they heat up. This is a slow double file. I mean, slow single file. Here pretty soon they're gonna tell us to catch up though, and that's where the worry sets in. The scramble to catch up in ACC is hilarious.
Follow car number 15.
Also I've been playing a lot. Ooh boy. Also I've been playing a lot of iRacing, and the double file starts are not ghosted, so it makes me really nervous on ACC. There's one car up there that was very peculiar looking, if you saw that. We're going to end up going green on the corner. That's fine. I'm not stomping or anything. Oh, we're good. Alright, 90 minutes of absolute survival ahead of me.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Let's just tuck in right behind this Lamborghini. Look at all the cars. How exciting.
Right side.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
You can tell everybody just wants to stay alive. We do have a yellow already on the field. We're just going to slow. There's no point in...
Yellow flag.
Slight bump.
Right side. Clear right.
A whole lot of the field there. Man, I thought I was slowed enough. Apparently not. Hopefully that didn't add any damage to Clementi here in front of us. Okay. Mike, it's not that impressive. I said Lamborghini. It shows what he's driving in the bottom left. I had to look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting better at being able to tell my body styles, but I'm still not great at it. Ooh. We're a little bit loose still. Take it easy on these tires. We knew there would be a wreck at the top of the hill, right? Clarkson is behind me. I feel like oh, that's Miles. George Clarkson is behind me as well. My teammate got wrapped up in that.
Okay, Casey, the next car is...
He might have pitted.
Car number 100.
I know, you're just trying to make me look better, Mike. Can't take all the credit. Ooh, barely kept out of that wall. Okay. I braked lightly and earlier, but apparently not hard enough.
Gap to Clement ahead is now 0.6.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Western, car number 254, is leading the race.
Weston in first place. All right, couple laps in. I guess this is technically lap 2. That grass on the outside sucks.
320. Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 2.
Okay. Yellow is cleared. That's good. This looks like just like it did on the TV though. All the sparks flying everywhere as they come up the mountain. It's so cool to go directly from watching it to doing a sim race in it and seeing the comparisons. I had a very fast run up the hill there, so I'm feeling kind of blind on my turn-ins this close to this Porsche.
You're reeling Clement in. The gap is 0.18.
We're gonna let off because that compression at the bottom of the hill definitely threw me a bit more than I had expected. With a fast run out of the hill, we're gonna back off. I don't want any of that smoke. We have Miles Clarkson behind me. So hard to follow. It really is, Strangelove. Like I said, as soon as we got into anything sketchy, just back off.
The gap is now 0.28.
That might be the best I've ever sucked the car into that hill there. That was really good.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Fastest steps in front. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch
Left
out.
side. Clear left.
Lots of people already have had to pit and are lap or two back. Oh man, my turn into that hill is way better than the Porsche here in front. See if I can keep that consistent, because that is a monster turn there. Miles' headlights just disappeared in my rear view. Is he dead? Miles, are you there? I almost lost it myself. And we survive. Man, you really can't be on the outside of this corner. Miles is 6 seconds back now. Still haven't seen his headlights come around the straight. No, I got a gap back there now.
Evans is pitting from position 10. We think he'll come out a little way
I
behind
think he
you.
bend it, yeah. Okay, we have Realstone, one lap back in front. Ooh. That was a very strange break, Realstone.
The car in front is.
I thought we were going to have it there for a second. I saw those brake lights come on and my heart about jumped out of my chest. I shouldn't have talked up on that exit last lap.
The gap to B17 in front is now 1.6 seconds.
Look at Realstone, how close he got to the wall. Woo! That's a line. Holy God. Yeah, don't need to push, that's for sure. People are wrecking. I totally agree. I've already went from P28. Wasn't I 28 to 18? Just keep going.
Okay, Casey. The next car is Jones, car number 15.
Okay, I gotta... Is Realstone doing that to tell me to back off? Why is he braking? I gotta understand why he's braking 100 meters early and then letting off. Because I'm not gonna hit him. But that's the second time. He is gonna get hit though if he does that. I don't know why he's doing that. Interesting.
The gap to Jones ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5.
I thought he was coming across. We're just gonna have to wait till Realstone wrecks it out. I don't know. There's been some erratic driving here, and I think eventually he's gonna be out, and we'll be a little bit safer. I don't have a flasher bound. My headlight button doesn't even work. I guess they're on auto, or I would, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand some of the driving that's going on. I don't mind being behind him if it wasn't for like the weird braking and stuff into close zones.
This is your last lap in this session.
Well done, mate. That's the fastest lap.
Yeah, I noticed that just a little bit ago, Strangelove. I went to flash my headlights and they just don't work. So, my wipers work? No. I think it's all on auto. Like, I can't turn a pit limiter on either. I followed Realstone right up into the wall. No. Okay, steering rack is still fine.
Bips, car number 45.
What's the kind of damage
Now
we're rolling?
late Gap to
We'll get on the
Jones.
straight.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 3.6. It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
Jim says it's fine, lad. It's just a scrape. That's what I like to hear. Realstone just keeps collecting minor bits of damage. David just probably rattled. I think that's what it is, Matt. This is enough to rattle somebody, that's for sure. I'm on 8 seconds of damage. It's not actually that bad.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
He's definitely, and the reason I don't really want to get by him is because he is faster than me in some sections, you know what I mean? There's definitely some parts of this track where he is definitely faster than me. So I feel like he's just going to end up being behind me again. I think we run a very similar pace. Okay, there we go. Let's use that opportunity. Let's get by. There it is. Okay. In the clear.
The gap to Jones ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8.
Ooh, someone took a ride through the dirt there. You see? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. We're just going to take it easy. Try not to get a track
Stay
limit.
between the lines,
Okay.
please, Casey.
I slowed way down. Okay. Get my composure back. Okay. I still don't have my timing down very well for shifting this car. I still frequently get that warning that that warning on my car that says, you know, downshift protection or whatever. Haven't got my timing down super well.
You're reeling 15th place in. The gap's now 2.3. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P16.
What's crazy is we're only 17 minutes into this. Wild. The real race at Bathurst just had a really bad crash on the mountain. Man. It's gotta hurt those manufacturers' hearts when those cars just burst into flames, doesn't it? It's gotta be terrifying to watch. I don't know if it's the damage or what, but something about the car's feeling a little unsettled. It's only 8 seconds of damage. Maybe it's that I'm finally not held up and I'm able to like go a little faster. Okay. Thank you, Fast. Appreciate that. I'm getting into a groove now. I'm having a good time. I gotta get like those pre-race jitters out, especially when it's, you know, when it's Bathurst. They're a lot worse. Once I get in, I normally fall into a groove and I have a pretty good time. My line through there is questionable. That's such an early turn in. We're catching up with Jones, the next person in our standings. Hope Jones is having a good race up there.
Jones ahead is now 2.3 seconds.
We closed a whole second since we got ahead of Willstone. Oh, and Clementi is up there 5 seconds up with a 5-second penalty. I don't think I've ever exited T1 like that. That was solid.
Yellow flag accepted.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Kiss the wall a little bit. Keep it going.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
If I can stop nicking walls on this run, that'd be great.
Gap to Jones in front is now 2.0 seconds.
Okay, we're up to 9 seconds of damage. Start to chill on that. My light just fell to the left. That was, if it got darker to the left of me, it's because my light fell. We're not going to worry about that at all. That does not matter. What does matter...
The gap
if-
to 17th
Okay,
place
no, we're good.
behind is now 8.7 seconds.
Maybe try to undercut everyone in pit early. I could, but I do have 43 liters of fuel. My hope was to burn through all 80 and then adjust accordingly. At some point, we will deal with our race leaders. We will deal as being lap traffic, and that will be stressful.
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
Got to be careful dipping down this hill. I want to get close to that wall for the compression, but at the same time, you don't want to be carried out there. Oh, that was brave. Well, we'll see where I'm looking at right now. The goal is to make it to that 45-minute mark and get an idea for how much fuel we consume. Because I can tell you, I am not much for setting up pit strategies on the fly. It usually costs me a lot of time, and normally I drive very recklessly while I'm doing it.
P15.
Yeah. I should be able to do it easier now with the Neo. With the round wheel, I had to use my Stream Deck because there's not enough buttons on the GT1. I think at some point we get to try for an overtake, something I don't often get to do.
Now, 0.7. All right, Casey, you've used half your fuel.
Okay. No!
We've been warned about track limits. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Okay. I shouldn't have said anything about the overtake. That was a mistake. My headlights are flickering a little bit. Time to check that damage. Okay, we're now on 18 seconds of damage. We doubled up. Right. We need to hold this 18 seconds of damage till the pit. Pit once. I don't think it'll slow me down too much. We'll see how the car feels as it goes. My headlights are going out on the straights a little bit. Ooh. Why'd the race have to be at night? Jeff did say I had aero damage. Maybe we do bring it in for a repair pit. We don't refuel. We do 2 pits this race. I could load it with fuel and repair. I mean, my relative's not falling really on the straight, hardly at all. I don't know. However, this headlight thing is going to be hell. I have decisions to make. I thought my game shut off. It got so dark, dude. I'm going to have to pit. I can't drive like that.
Right, the guy ahead of us is 2 laps behind.
Okay, we'll load up on the straight. I started with 80. So started with 80. I've already done 30 minutes. And I'm down to 34. Ah. I'm going for another stint.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Mass is gaining on you. The gap's now 2.5. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag.
Can't make up my mind. I don't want to underfuel and go out for a second pit. I needed more time to think. So if I made it 30 minutes on 50 liters, I can't do this on the fly. I think fill up is going to be the way to go, and then if I have to pit, which would suck, I'll pit. Strangelove says 106. Okay, so for me, the difference there, it shouldn't matter. Like, I'm not out here fighting for time so much. Those extra liters should really matter that much. So maybe I will just go in for the full tank, just to be sure. Because fundamentally, the car is not driving right. And the headlight thing is too much. Max fuel is a precaution. The extra weight's okay. Definitely don't want to risk under fuel, that's the thing. Strangelove's right though, yeah. 110 to be safe. I agree. We'll go for it. And I did not practice pit entry, so shame on me. I just realized that. I did not spend a lot of time practicing that.
Watch your speed. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P19. Behind, Reed.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, what a sweaty race. I think 110 will be safe because if you think about it, 50 liters got me 30 minutes. I need to do that 2 more times. That'll be, I'll come out with 110 liters. That leaves me 10 liters to get past the rest of the race. Yeah, I'll be fine. Hour to go, easy. All right. Oh man, that's a bummer. I hate to take my pit this early, but the fuck me, dude. Oh my god. I'm up for a rough freaking race. Jesus Christ. That drink just exploded. That's gonna be one for the replay. Holy hell, dude. Oh god, now I'm sticky as freaking hell. My gloves are soaked. I can't use gloves. Oh.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, go, go.
I'm being tested right now. The mountain is not going well. Didn't even get a drink. My drink exploded all over me in my SIMRIG.
Stay in your lane. Blue flag.
My gloves are soaked. I come out in position. I got people in front and behind. My hands are, my wheel has moisture on it. Oh my god. All right. That'll be one for the clip. Mike, if you want to hit clip at the top and grab a clip from the thing and post it in the channel, that'll be a good one. My paddle's wet. All right, time to lock in. All the nonsense did not just happen. I'm just here for the drive. At least it smells good in here now. Yeah, maybe now I'll pee on myself, Bobby. Maybe now I'll piss my pants on top of everything. Oh, God. We got Miles back behind me again. Hi, Miles. We met earlier. I'm sure Miles already had himself a nice pit. Oh, that's right. No, Miles was killed on the mountain earlier. Thank you. That was me. My blinker has been on. Race control just got on to me.
20th place.
Sorry, race control. It's been a ride. Appreciate that. Just drive it. I just did a whole lap with my blinker on. Oh no.
It looks like Matt's spinned it.
Got a wreck on the mountain.
Green flagging sector 2. Yellow flag, the next car is car number 95. Incident clear, back to green flag.
What happened there? What's going on? Oh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Don't be pressured.
I'll stick it, I promise. I'll stick it, I promise. There was nowhere else to go there. Sorry, Miles. I had to continue. Is this what every time I'm late to work looks like? This is what every time I'm late to work looks like. That's what it feels like right now, dude. Why did that happen? Why would that's been sitting on my floor for like hours? It's not like that. Who knows? It was probably the new cat. She probably came up here and shook it up. Why was that so much under pressure? That's the clip I've got. I'm dead. Oh no. Can you actually see the drink explode? We're gonna let Miles by.
Car on the left.
I'm not in it right now. My head's not there.
Fast car coming up behind. Watch out.
Left side.
Clear on the
Clear
left.
left.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
If we have an opportunity, we'll get back in front of Miles. But for now, I'm not locked in, and I am not racing well. I was like, why does the car feel so different? That's right, I'm on like a full tank of gas. I've been sitting here trying to figure out why it feels so different.
Okay, Casey.
She's
Next
bouncy
car
right
is
now.
Clarkson, car number 30.
Just bouncing through these sections.
Yellow flag.
Looks like Kimmett's gonna want to do too wide here. Maybe. I don't really want to.
Incident clear.
I don't want
Green
an
flag.
accident. I'm lifting a little bit.
Hold your line.
We're gonna let him have
Clear
this.
left.
I don't want to die. That full tank, I was not gonna be able to chuck it. I would have killed us both. What's up, Michael? How you doing? I've had a very exciting time here on Mount Panorama, and it just keeps getting more dramatic as it goes.
Clarkson ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh. Thank you. I'll fix that. There you go. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I'm sitting here like, why am I getting blue flag? Thank you. Right, I will be more predictable now. I was like, I came out in the middle of all my people. Nope. Those are people trying to have their race. That's as close as I could get to that wall. My God. I normally die on this track 5 times before turn 3. Yeah, I've had a rough go at it. As you can see by the numbers, I believe this race started with 30 people. It's down to 25. You can see there's other racers who just said, you know what? I believe this series actually drops your worst result. So I believe that people just decided that, you know, this is my worst result, and they left. I will see it through to the end no matter what. I am no quitter.
Okay, Casey. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
My hands are like, I think they're sweaty. I don't think it's the soda.
The gap to P9 behind is now 3.9. 1 lap in front.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that back, Mike. I'm sure there's like comedy in the pain, you know. I just screamed the F word too, which is even more funny. Oh boy.
The gap to Clarkson ahead is increasing. It's now 5.6 seconds.
It's like the universe was just setting the stage for that hour stint. It's like too good, too good.
There's a slow car ahead.
Car in front is car number 95.
Okay, we have Karakagalan? Karakagalan? I've never heard that name. We're going to call this person Car. This car in front of us.
Clear left.
Oh, he's going into pit for those repairs.
There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
All right, the race is almost half over. Oh, God. You'll see him in Jeff or Dan's and such. Okay. It's Cranky. Cranky Cake. I've heard them say Cranky
Car
before.
behind is pitting
So
now.
thank you. That helps.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yellow flag.
Ah, if you could just help your brakes.
Okay, Casey. The next car is Clarkson. Car number 13. Blue flag.
He backed up.
You've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
Oh, he backed up. Fudge.
Clear of the incident. Green flag. Yellow flag. Stay sharp. The guy in front is Clarkson. Car number 93.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Everybody's dying right now. We have another yellow flag up here in front. Coming right up. We're going to be really careful coming around the mountain here. Thank you for holding your brakes, sir. That was a terrifying spot to be caught up. He's going to have to wait a while, too. That sucks. Looks like he's finally going to get turned around, maybe. Oh,
Green flag. Incident clear.
yeah, he's back on it. Good deal. I don't even know how much damage I picked up there. I don't know who that was spun. Was that Miles? Oh, no, not this again. Oh, no. Okay, we're just going to race it. Do our best. The car feels fine. I picked up 12 seconds there.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
There was a car parked sideways at the start of the mountain that rolled into my gap. No. It just keeps getting worse. Okay, I lied. The race is 30 seconds from being half over.
One lap ahead.
Andy Burrow behind us. We'll make sure he gets by safe when he comes up. Oh, holy hell. Oh no, that's not good. I always sneeze twice. Okay, I held it together.
You're halfway through. Keep pushing.
The gap behind is now 7.4 seconds.
Thank you. Can the other cars not see the headlights? Bobby, it's real bad out here, man. I knew waking up today that it was going to be this bad too, so it's not like I'm surprised. The soda was a surprise. The exploding soda bottle, that was a big surprise. That was not on my bingo card, but this race being a disaster definitely was. I had low expectations for the performance today. I think I performed decent. The first half of the race was pretty much all me, just nicking walls and things like that. They don't see him blinking? Okay. Because they'll probably be like, why the hell's Casey flashing his lights?
The gap to P7 behind is now 3.9. One lap ahead.
I'm gonna say it. I think just crossing the finish line today is a accomplishment. So, I'm trying to keep that in mind. Woo! As I just rub my door against that wall. Coming back onto the track from that sand is never easy. So we will take our time coming into this section. I know that. That's where I wrecked earlier. My shirt's drenched. Thank you, Kemet. Appreciate you.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The gap behind is now 7.1 seconds.
I'm kind of missing that racing with Realstone I was doing earlier now. Coming into that corner with no headlights is horrible. Not a fan. If you guys noticed, I'm back up to P15. Didn't really do nothing.
P15.
Also, we're doing good on fuel. Thank you for that calculation, Strangelove.
Car is one lap
I am,
behind.
I've got 80 liters left, which was what I started the race with. And it's been halfway through the race. I'll leave with about 10 liters. If that calculation's right, 10 to 15. George is next. Oh God. If I can see him. If I can even see him. Hook it in. Come on. car is just not sucking to that ground like it should. Could be the damage. My keyboard also got filled with, my keyboard sits next to me. I look down and my keyboard's just wet. That's great.
P15.
George is 20 seconds up. Yeah, I'm officially in a very comfortable spot. Actually, it says I'm only 5 seconds back his position. There's a lot of cars within the 5 seconds behind me.
The gap to E6 behind is now 2.9 seconds. 1 lap ahead.
One thing I'll give ACC, man, is you don't really have any performance issues over here. Like, you can have a smooth race like this, I never get hitching or frame drops or anything. Gotta give it to Kunos on getting this game running well. Which is what I'm confident they will do with Evo.
Yellow flag.
Wish Jim would have told me where that was at. I was trying to look at my map to make sure it wasn't. That was on Mountain Entrance.
The gap behind is now 6.8 seconds.
Oh, someone took out all the braking boards. Oh God. It just keeps escalating. The braking boards are gone and it's dark. God, no.
Place.
Yellow flag. Slow car ahead.
Blue flag.
Faster cars approaching.
Can the stewards give out penalties for those who take out the braking boards in the dark? Puny. Puny. Jeff would say this is a family channel, but I won't. It's dark. Okay, who's that? Richardson? Damn, he's fast. He'll have to wait. Or no way, no way. I was gonna say Richardson. Come on, man. You're all the way up here in the lead. Like, you wouldn't risk it all here, right? Next to me? Don't risk it all on me. I'll get you by, I promise. Right here would be a good time for you to get by.
On your left.
There we
clear
go.
left.
I did my best to just yank out of the way. That is gonna do my car in. I want to say that's Miles behind me, which is the person that was parked sideways in the road that I hit. He's on a 10-second penalty. Oh no. I don't even want to look. 30 seconds damage. I will be pitting for body work at some point. I need to start chipping away at my... Oh, it's bad. It's real bad now. The headlights stay out for a long time.
Yellow flag accepted.
I think I'd be better off
Okay,
just
Casey,
getting the
there's a
body
car
work.
exit in the pit, heads up.
Yeah, Mike, I bended on the hill, bounced off 2 walls. Luckily, I didn't take anybody out. I'm just gonna let Miles by.
Clear right.
My car's pretty banged. Steering rack's not messed up. I'm thankful for that.
Jones, behind is pitting.
I was hoping to get away without doing 2 different pit stops, but that is going to be the case. Right now, I'm running a strategy where I pit every 30 minutes. Do I dare get a drink on this pit?
Next car is Clarkson, car number 30.
Okay, let's make sure that pit looks right. Just body work, no tires. Okay, no fuel.
The gap to Clarkson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9.
I'll be glad to be able to see my apexes again. That'd be great. Be great fun. Ooh, get it slowed. There we go.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Alright, Casey, you'll be coming out into traffic. We should come out into position 16, right ahead of Mass.
This race, dude. I want to drink, but I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I know it doesn't appear. It appears my keyboard got the brunt of it. Oh, good lord! How long is this race? Yes, get a drink. Whiskey, I recommend. Puny, you weren't here for it. I went to get a drink earlier, and my drink exploded on my first pit stop, all over my rig. My gloves are soaked. Yeah, not a good time. It's like you aren't losing much with the pit stop. Yeah, I agree. The drink can wait 32 more minutes. Now, it's only right that I assign yourself a button for bonnet cam. It works great for pit stops. Oh, yeah. I don't play ACC enough, though, to get super dialed in on that stuff. All right, Jeff holding down P10, a lap up. He's in front of me. I will be dealing with the leader coming up behind me in just a moment. Knutson, I believe he's 2 laps up. We will make sure to not be the one to kill our leader. Knutson out here in the dark running 2-minute flats in qualifying. No, not on the first lap. I hope he's patient enough to wait till the straight. I'm sure he is. I'm on cold tires. And I'm not very fast in the first place.
3 laps ahead. Blue flag.
Knutson's smart.
Right
I'm just
side,
getting it by
clear
now.
right.
Yeah, there we go. I think he'd rather be by. I was gonna blinker for him and I couldn't remember the button. No. Your essay, okay, so to be fair, essay Uli, I played a lot of ACC at the beginning of the year. When I first started sim racing, that's all I played for like 6 months. So, but since then, I've only played like 5 times. So it's, in the last 6 months, I probably played like 5 times. And that was just for these race series. So yeah, I don't play a whole lot of ACC anymore.
Barrow, car number 14 is now leading.
Oh my god. Channel out. Enter my summer car. Oh my god. God damn it, chat. That message was too complicated, Puny.
Yellow flag. Okay, Casey. We've gone out on track limits. Keep it between
All right.
lines. Green flag, you're clear.
The channel out enter that didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It took me too long to read. No damage, that's right, that's what the sand's for. I can't wait to do my interview with Jeff.
Behind is now 1.4 seconds. 1 lap ahead. Blue flag.
Man, I can't get this car to slow down for shit right now. It's all user error too, that's the problem. That's the most frustrating part about sim racing.
The guy in front
is when things aren't working for you, it's all your own fault. My wheels blinking blue. My MLD lights are blinking blue. Got that guy waving a blue flag at me. I get it. Updike. Hey, what's up? Me and him had a great race at Misano. Good to see he's doing well. P10. A lap up. We'll get him by on the straight. We'll do a lift right here. Let's just get these boys by. Well, they're really far back. I don't know about it. Let's just drive. We'll get them by maybe on the next straight. Sorry, drunk. Oh, no. Channel is how you grew. Love your channel and how you grew. Appreciate that.
Blue flag.
Max Wheel is the Simagic Alpha Mini. Oh, yes. You'll love it, dude. You'll love the Alpha Mini. I should drive.
The leader has just done a 201.04.
Updike went down ditch. Good one, Strange World.
Car right. Clear right.
I've got nothing to like lose here. I'm just letting these guys by. Let them get on with the race. And then turn my blinker off so race control doesn't yell at me. Okay. It's like, look at that. P11 and P12 are a whole lap in front of me. I don't even know where the next position is behind me. It's got to be a ways back. I didn't even lose a position by pitting for a whole minute. Like, that's how this race is going for everybody. I pitted for a whole minute and didn't lose position. P16 is 5 seconds back. Thank you for the update. I've got no more fast laps left in me. I've been mentally and emotionally tested.
1 lap in front.
The same thing. I just saw a chat from the server admin and I don't know what it said. Hopefully that wasn't me. I'm like getting a disconnect from the game right now. Like my brain is disconnecting so hard that I'm having a hard time racing fast.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
I need a break from looking at it.
You're clear, incident clear.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Maybe that disconnect is low blood sugar and I'm dying. Maybe that's what... Maybe that's it. I do feel a little peckish.
P15.
Feeling a little peckish. "25 minutes. I gotta stop looking at that timer. That's grueling. Peckish, you know. Not feeling the best. I call that a late apex. The latest. Oh, we have 2 guys fighting for position back here. Oh, God. Sorry, boys. Just stay out of their way. Stay out of their way. Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, I've got a severe mental disconnect from the game right now. My ability to drive is going out the window. I'm hot and sticky. And I suppose sweet. The soda had sugar in it. No, it didn't. It's sugar-free. They still find a way to make that stuff sticky somehow. Oh, this...
Clear left.
That talk we had about holding your brakes.
Yellow flag. All right, Casey. You've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
We gotta wait for 2 more.
Blue flag.
Dude, it's so bad. Go, 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 go.
The driver in front of us is.
I'm just going to
car
pits. I'm not
number
gonna sit here and
99.
wreck somebody's race.
We think you'll be exiting the pits into clear air.
I just can't. People keep rolling into the gaps. I don't know. The car was like literally sideways. I couldn't get it turned around, and I don't have a clutch bound, so I can't spin the car around. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, I don't know. Without I guess I could have went to neutral and revved it up. Yeah, I guess that would have been the way to go. I was running out of time though, and I was directly sideways in the track. That sucks. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Like I said, I'm not. My mental's gone. Oh boy, it's crazy how Austin, this is so rough, dude. Thought for sure I could make it through just by taking it easy, but I don't know. What I'm learning is it's not just your pace and staying live. It's like staying concentrated. I'm having such a hard time like keeping like a locked-in focus. It's wild. My laps only get worse. Also, taking off my gloves threw me for a loop. I didn't expect it to feel as different. I only race with my gloves now, and whenever they got drenched, I had to throw them off. I did. I gave all my focus to iRacing yesterday. It's those flavored waters. They're explosive. Jesus. Alright, out we go. Is this car fresh or do I still have the damages? They repaired it. Good deal. Thanks, boys. Thanks, pit crew. We're coming back out with the leaders again. That's not great. Okay, they're getting by.
The car behind's pitting. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
All right, back on the road. Still up 6 positions from qualifying. Jesus, man. 5 positions. Dude, just this, like, thinking about real drivers doing this in real life is bonkers to me. No effing way. Can you imagine even keeping your focus for like an hour and a half on this circuit? Is he gonna go for it? Okay. I guess he should be very glad that I just went ahead and stayed out of the way.
Still in this.
Richardson's keeping his place. He's not messing around. That's crazy. These guys are so close to one another.
Blue flag.
Oh, they're not. Okay, that's 12. I'm gonna turn off my blinker. Never mind.
The car behind's pitting now.
Thank you, Puny.
Yellow flag accepted.
Brake temperatures look good. Left side tyres are cold.
Hope my partner's having a good race. Wonder where George is right now. I don't see him on my relative.
B23.
Sorry, Ford, if my brake was early. I don't know. Ford launched off the road behind me. I feel like it was a little bit early.
Sector 2 is clear. Okay, Casey, the next car is car number 48. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
Car
On
left.
the left. Clear on the
Hold
left.
your line. Clear left.
Get forward bias. So he doesn't have to deal with that braking zone once again. Yeah, I'm braking way too early. Move, move, move!
The gap to P15 behind is now 3.0 seconds. 2 laps ahead.
See me hug that corner? That was cool. The way the car glided around that corner was awesome. Feeling a little brave. A little too brave.
Casey. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
It's a decent lap. "15 minutes left." I like to hear that, Jim. I gained a few more positions. Just surviving the rest of the time would do me some good, but every time I say that, I die. I know better. The mountain is playing head games with me. I think racing the mountain is some sort of form of torture. I think it could be.
Gap to 15th place. Behind is now 2.8. 2 laps in front.
Finish strong, no late braking. I'm back to running some decent laps. Bathurst on AMS2 later. Strangelove, get out of here. No. No more Bathurst. I'm cooked for a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the real race. I'm sick of looking at it.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Faster car coming up behind you.
We got Ford coming up behind us. Maybe that's who just wrecked. Ford, wasn't he just in front of us? Getting some pace back.
Okay,
Try to
Casey,
dial in my
relax,
focus.
Keep it smooth. 22nd place.
Oh, that was Mike. Shame on you, Mike. If we're doing Mount Panorama on AMS2, we're going to do it in Copa trucks. So I can cope. Is that a bad joke? Probably. I was really feeling good about that turn in, and then I over-accelerated out. Should have practiced the focus trick. Oh, you mentioned, I remember you talking about that. I'm a hard person to keep the focus of anyway. There's not a lot going on up there, boys. It's a blank canvas. I say something nice and he blames me for your shit. Strangelove and Mike are gonna fight in the comments. Well, there are some weapons in the emoji section. There's a gavel you can use as a weapon. What else do we have in there? Bond could be a weapon. Maybe we should come up with like a rock, paper, scissors out of the current emojis.
Okay, Casey.
We're creative, we could do it.
10 minutes left. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
Well, Bond beats Flannel. We already know that, so we're getting close. Bond beats Flannel. That has to be one of the combos. Flannel beats Gavel. Gavel beats Bond for sure. Because, I mean, rabbits can't survive a hammer. They're delicate little creatures. Can we make this a thing? Bond, Gavel, Flannel? Anybody want for a round of Bond, Gavel, Flannel? That's even hard to say.
The gap to P15. Behind is now 1.6. 2 laps ahead.
Bond, Gavel, Flannel. I'm gonna run with this. I'm gonna run with this. I see, what I needed was just to converse about something stupid. No more race, no more bullshit, just dumb. Just something dumb. That's what my brain needs. I need something dumb to focus on, and then I do better. Bond, Gavel, Flannel. What does yeah, that's what Flannel would. Flannel would be Gavel, because Flannel over Justice. Yeah. Bond beats Flannel. And Gavel beats Bond. Dude, I'm onto something here. Make shirts with those 3 emojis on them. Wanna play?
The leader's just done a 2:00.8.
Knutsen's got no ride out here, running 2:0.2 minute flat laps in the dark at the end of a race. What is he doing? He ran a 2:008. I almost ran into a wall. You guys ever watch those hot laps from, like, you know, the people who sell setups and stuff, where they run 158s here, and the way they launch down the mountain, it doesn't even make sense. I'm like, how it almost looks like cheats.
P15 behind is now 2.1 seconds. 2 laps ahead.
Oh yeah, we need the vibe. Oh, which one of the? I feel like the 3 are already kind of make sense though. How do you work the vibe in there? We could just have shirts that say "Let's vibe." Oh God. Okay, let's vibe and play Bond, Flannel, Gavel. God, that's so hard to say.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I missed a turn completely. That was almost really bad. We got Moss behind me. Coming up a lap. Play BFG. Oh my God, it's so perfect. We've officially bullshitted all the way down to 5 minutes left in the race. This is what I needed the whole time. I'm telling you, I always come into this stuff way too nervous and way too serious. Ah, shame on me. I know myself by now when it comes to racing.
minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, if those two cars weren't parked anywhere, we would be up. Sadly, yeah, it's true. The crap part is don't let Cynic pass you. Oh, is that Mas? That's Wouter. Okay,
2 seconds.
that's
2
Wouter.
laps in front.
Wouter. I won't. No, the sucky part is both of them were rolling from where they were yellow flagged, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, both of those wrecks could have been avoided. Both cars were rolling into the gap. It's very unfortunate. They did not listen to the lovely Ian Buckley before the race. We should hand out penalties for tuning out the Buckley. However, I think he got his. I think he gets his sweet justice because they do have penalties. So, live stewarding does the trick. We're so close. So close to being through it. And then I can go get some tools to clean my freaking keyboard out from all the drink spilled in it.
Second place.
Very rarely I get to go almost flat through there, and I almost did it. Notice how I said almost because I didn't. Was airborne above the barrier. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and see some of the highlights of what I've missed. Wild out there, dude. We're almost done. 2 more laps. We just gained a position as well.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Knutson just went on to his final lap. I'm afraid Wouter might get me on this straight. That was a bad exit, Strangelove. Oh, this is not. This is Cranky.
Last lap.
P22 is a lap down. Okay, nice. Thanks for the info. the world's worst exit. Bring her home.
Neither has finished, right?
Arctic Fox behind me. Oh, and he bangs a wall on his last lap. I was busy watching him in the rear view. Huh. Number 153 got unlucky. Technical issues. Could that be... I don't know what he's talking about. The fireworks are going off. They're not really for me. Or maybe they are for me. Anyone who survived. Maybe that's who those fireworks are for. There they are. What a sight. Holy hell, man. 40 laps is enough.
20th place. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Take it easy.
Let's go talk to Jeff. Let's go talk to Jeff. Oh, we gotta wait for Jeff to get into the post-race interviews. George says, oh, never mind. Oh, let's see if George is still in here. George, are you still in here? Oh, he's not. Okay.
Green light, give it all you can.
We made it. Just gameplay. I do love this track, but God, dude, is it a test of everything you've got? That was a lot. I mean, you got to give it everything the whole time. It's so tough. It's so tough. Also, and when things go wrong, it's really hard to keep your head in the game, you know? Rough stuff. Thanks for hanging out, though. We are officially done with the race. Get a biscuit. Yeah, I will. I will here soon. Arctic, hi.
Oh,
How you
holy
feeling?
cow. Overwhelmed. I thought I completely ruined myself on the final lap by...
I saw that. You were right behind me, and I saw you just bang that wall on the fast exit on the mountain.
Yeah, I followed you. I shouldn't have been like following you so directly because you went over that curb and I went over that curb. And I
Right.
got north.
Yeah, my line, dude. Toward the end of the race, my mental was so destroyed that that my lines had not been good for minutes. It was tough.
Yeah, my pace actually.
Hello.
What's up, boys?
Hello.
Casey, did I have a bit of a get in your way at some point when I lost it in the mountain?
I have no clue. I hit 2 people on the mountain that were held sideways.
I remember I did lose it in the mountain at some point, and I was trying to sort of get myself sorted, and then I saw you coming up behind.
So there were 2 times. So I banged quite a bit of walls on my own, you know, as I think everybody did. But the 2 times I was totaled were from 2 separate cars who were sideways on the mountain that both of them rolled backwards and closed the gap for escape. And I was like, both times I was like, son of a bitch, dude, let me live.
I had that in the first incident of Skyline lap 1. I think it was Ringelberg who sort of lost it, I think. And he just, I don't know if he rolled or he was trying to get himself going again, but I went for the gap that he then closed on me. And
right, I got closed on twice.
Got myself, like, I had like 25 seconds of damage. In the first 45 minutes, I had no headlights under braking.
Oh, God.
That was scary.
For me, the worst part was that I had to pit early, you know, because I hit somebody, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take max fuel and try to run this thing out a whole hour. I pitted at 30 minutes, and during the pit, I went to take a drink, and my drink exploded at the rig. Like it covered me and my wheel and my keyboard in sticky shit. And then I literally like was sitting here. I had to throw off my gloves. And then I didn't even get a drink. Went back on the track and my hands were wet on the glass. I was like, there's a good clip of it, I'm sure. Somebody clipped it. Mike clipped it in chat.
I'll have a look at that later.
I dropped a big F-bomb though, man. It exploded and I went, fuck.
Oh man, I mean that went a lot quicker than I thought it would, to be honest.
Oh, it was grueling over here, dude.
Not for me, mate.
Right.
I felt it went better than I was expecting. I was expecting the worst, and
John, I saw you at least 4 times behind the track or beside the track or somewhere else where you shouldn't be. You're sure you had a good race?
I mean, it could have gone a lot worse. I think for what I was expecting, it was a good race.
Right.
One time, I really had to laugh because I didn't see who it was, but I saw a Porsche flying, and I knew.
Router, my chat just said his PC crashed with 1 lap to go.
Yeah. He was right
positions.
behind me.
Oh,
you know, I was wondering where he went because he was behind me. And my chat's like, "Don't let water by," you know, like.
Yeah, he was in 15th, I think, and oh man, I feel so bad for you, mate. That is gutting. Last lap as well, it went.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, I was expecting that race to be a complete write-off. So I think just finishing in like I think I finished P8 in class. I'll take that all day long.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a weird part in the middle of that race where I just mentally disconnected. And I couldn't get my focus back on like driving or something. Like I couldn't like think about the turns and stuff. I had a really bad mental disconnect in the middle of the race. And then like right towards the end, me and chat just started bullshitting and I kind of got locked back in and started putting down lap times again. But there was a big portion of it, or I think maybe it was like just getting overwhelmed, you know, with all the incidents and stuff. And I don't know. It's definitely, this track definitely takes a mental toll. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. The one thing as well, which didn't work out in my favor, because I went with the long fuel strategy like I used in Watkins, and that did not work out for me today because I was so slow on the straights. I was using like a second or two to everyone around because my first stint I had 120 liters going out.
Right. Oh, did you do that on purpose?
Yes, I did it banking on if it was rain coming. It's what I did on Watkins Glen, which is how I finished. P2 in class there, but it's like I banked on rain coming, say like half hour to go, and it just never came this time, and I lost so much time on the straights because of it. I just didn't have the pace to overtake anyone, and I was just a sitting duck for everyone behind me.
Right.
So that strategy didn't work, because it was just so slow. But
sure.
Ultimately, I suppose it doesn't really matter that much in this track because it only takes.
Hello.
His name is Casey.
Hi,
Casey Earhart. And he's a really American kid from the town of Missouri.
Yeah.
JPS, haven't you already donated? That wasn't bad. I'm putting in copyright for that. JPS, haven't you already given your donation for the stewards? Thank you very much. They are indeed legends. They've done an awesome job. Casey, you've already donated. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Casey, how was Mount Panorama for you?
Jeff, I had an interesting race. There's going to be a clip floating around. For my stream. So first of all, I my 2 biggest incidents were T-boning yellow cars that rolled and closed the gap. So that was unfortunate. And they did get penalties, so live stewarding paid, you know, that's good. But so it is what it is. But during the first wreck, I was like, okay, there's an hour left. I'll do my pit early, get these repairs in, and I'll just have a nice, easy go at the second half of this race. The last hour, I'll go nice and clean. So I pit, and I was like, I'm gonna get me a drink real quick. I have one of those flavored waters. I went to open it and it exploded on my rig. Like, you just see I'm sure it looks like that on stream. You just see foam shoot everywhere, and it soaks my gloves in my Neo and everything. So everything's wet, and I dropped the biggest F-bomb ever. And I'm struggling now. I don't even get to take a drink. I throw off my gloves because they're drenched, and I go to grab the Neo, and my hands are wet, and I take back off for my next hour. And in that stint, I ended up, like, I guess just, like, this is what I'm learning about Mount Panorama, is not only is it just locking in, it's such an emotional, like, race as well, like a mental race. Like, it's so hard to keep your psyche in check. Like, at one point, I had such a hard time connecting with the road again. Like, just the drive itself, I was just like, my lines were bad, my braking points were off every single turn, and it was like toward the end of the race, I had to pit for a second time because I hit a yellow, and after that, I just started BSing with chat, and that's when things started to come back together. It just got too stressed in the middle, you know what I mean? But
that sounds amazing. So I'm glad you were able to experience that moment in sim racing. I've had a moment kind of vaguely different but similar to that once, where external things happen that completely make a big change to your race. So yeah, quite funny. I had my teammate crash on the first lap and me crash into him in 12 seconds.
Oh, that was me and George in practice.
Yeah, literally in the race, that's me in the first lap, right, getting 11, 12 seconds. I'm like, oh boy. And then towards the end of my first stint, when I was just about to pit, back marker in front of me crashes. Again, goes into me, unfortunately. You know what it's like going down the mountain.
Right.
And then he stops sideways in the track, and I'm right into him, and I can't move, and I have to wait a little while for the thing to pass over.
Right.
I just sat there on the track.
Yeah, my second yellow flag collision, I ended up sideways and I waited forever for the opportunity to turn around, and I could not get the car, and I was flipping out, and I could not think to put the car in neutral to rev it, you know? And so I just teleported to pits before it got any worse. I was like, I can't, these people are going to just be destroyed.
Every time I saw a yellow, I was checking the circuit out, like, oh boy, what's going down? Because I know I've been caught up in a few things, so I figured, normal, like poor, isn't it? In the chat, Ollie, thank you very much for your very kind generosity. Thank you again, Marcian, for your support for the stewards. These guys are going to be getting some big presents at this race. Maybe
good job for the stewards. That's so cool.
Yeah, GT3 seat maybe. OC, we decided it was a bug somewhere, but it's funny to see. You were getting meatballs and everything. Yeah, I saw some weird instances of that, Ian. Thanks for a great season, guys. Cheers, Toby. I enjoyed our little fight tonight. Thanks, Stuart. Stuart did a mega job. Thanks for everything. Thanks especially to Ian and Nige. You guys are awesome. This is very true, Cranky. And you were awesome as well for your support, Cranks. Thank you. Also, to say, Casey, I did a 360 down Skyline.
Oh, you did?
Good speed. Got a 5-second tap and carried on like nothing happened.
Oh,
it was quite a special moment. Yeah, that one's been recorded.
Yeah,
that was a special one. That was quite funky.
While we were racing, by the way, there were some monster wrecks in the real 12 hour.
I've heard some things.
Yeah, yes. I'm excited to go check that out. Yeah.
Well, Ian in the chat says, "Thank Cranky. It is honestly a pleasure doing this, but we prefer funds go to next season." The short answer, Ian, is you are what we're funding. You are literally it. You're the reason we do all this. So yeah, all the money is for you basically. Wherever we raise, there's not much else other than some trophies and postage, and a bit of Steam vouchers, to be fair. But yeah, we will keep doing it, and basically people need to give even more for next season. So how about that? I'm in VR, so no lights would be straight in the Shadow Realm. Exactly, Ollie. I tried explaining. You get disqualified anyway, right? So I was trying to get the message out. Casey, how do you feel about the series?
I mean, I loved it. This was definitely the real test, you know. So I wish I could have attended all of them, because then this would have been my worst result, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I love these series. I like to be able to get on and get competitive here and there, and and I felt really good about every race just up until this one. You know, this was just a different monster. So
it really is, isn't it?
It really is.
Everyone's gonna need a breather. I've got 12 hours of this next Saturday.
It's so psychological too. Like I said in the middle, I was just like, "Am I losing my mind here? My headlights are every corner I can't see because my headlights are going out," and I'm just like, "God."
I my second stint early on. You know, going up the hill, the last left-hander going up. I ate the curb on the inside, which pumped you into the far wall.
It does.
20 seconds. I had 20 seconds off in my second stint as well. It's like, ugh. So yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough going on the damage in this race for me. But I got through P7 in the end. So we might just have secured P2, my team. We might. Got to do some maths. Got to do some interesting maths that works in my favour. But Casey, thank you very much for coming along. So I do appreciate you making the effort, because I know you're not the most hardcore of ACC racers either. So I think you've done a brilliant job. And of course, thank you for streaming it and all that kind of stuff as well. You know, we want to get an endurance cup going here at TSC. So whatever you can do to help make it happen over in your community, please do, sir. And we'll get the biggest cup we can. But yeah, congrats on the races you did get to do, and yeah, great seeing you. You did really well, to be fair, bro. I think you did brilliantly. So well done on that. I look forward to seeing you on track very soon. Probably an AC Evo, right?
Yes, definitely. And thanks for having me, Jeff.
Yeah, nice one. So thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Cheers, Casey.
Yeah, see ya. All right, party people. That's it. I need to take a breather. I probably need to go eat something. I'm feeling a little diabetic right now. I don't have the patience to race that long in the dark. Love you, nice people. Stay safe. Good night. Thank you for joining, Puny. Thank you for joining, Keith. Quite a race it was. I'm glad I streamed it, to be honest, because you can't make this shit up. You know? Anyway, I got stuff I got to do. We will be back tomorrow for, really quick, we will be back tomorrow for week 2 of the Ferrari Cup. Here it is. I'm going to throw it up. Thank you to everybody who supports the channel. Thank you, Strangelove, for the gifted subs. Appreciate you. We now have enough memberships for another emoji, I believe. Don't forget to wash the rig. That's what I'm going to do right after go. I'm going to go grab some Clorox wipes and wash off some of this stickiness. I hope my keyboard's not ruined. There's a lot on the keyboard, so... but that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Ferrari Cup. Have a good night, and thanks for joining. Bye!